We're back with Might and Magic, Book 1, Secret of the Inner Sanctum. As I just said, we are in a current stage of recruitment for a new knight for this party. We have left Crag the Hack behind, leaving a party of 5. We have Preston J, Shale, Eric, Landris, and Orinel setting out here. And I felt a fun way to do this, to start this stream off with our team freshly all level 2. Really, really nice. Look at all of that. Level 2, age 19. So pretty. We're going to get ourselves our 6th and final party member in the form of a knight for the party. And I'm leaving that, whoever we recruit, up to you guys. In the Discord, we have a community lore channel. And in the community lore channel, I have asked to make up a character sheet for a knight. So if you're here right now and you want to contribute, we got quite a few so far. Some fun paragraphs to read in a little bit. We're not going to do it quite yet. But one of these character sheets is going to become our new knight. However, that's not all the community lore channel is about. The community lore channel for me was created as a way for our story of Might and Magic to be a communal one. And together as a community, we are weaving the tapestry of what this world is like outside of these very simple graphics. No animations, just graphics. And so I've asked if anybody is in a place where they're willing to engage in their creativity, fill in the details of this world. And we do have one piece of community lore here today that I do want to start this stream off by reading. And this is from Cabin, a little story about Orinel. Here we go. Let me bring her character sheet up. Yeah. Under any other circumstances, the thud of a lifeless kobold's corpse returning to the earth would haunt the halls of a dungeon. The absence of echoes ached Orinel's weary mind. Instead, the horrific gnashing of jaws and metal resonated through and amongst them, resulting in a most wretched hum. "I grow weak," she shouted, though her voice could not overcome the obscene roar. Her party, unable to hear the pleas for an absconce from the pit they had found themselves in, continued on. A violent sentiment tugged on Orinel's mind. The walls did waver and buckle, though they did not crumble. Glancing down at her hands to be reminded of herself, they appeared to curl and spool, and yet she felt no pain. What's going on, Momiji? We're reading a little bit of community lore for the playthrough here. No pain, besides the retching of a peeling mind as immaterial red eyes revealed themselves in the space between her and her party. Her cry for help would once again not find its intended target. The knight amongst their ranks would surely know a method of dispatch, if he could sense the beast's intentions as Orinel could, or if he could listen to her calls. Around the beady eyes would reveal a gruesome beast of inconceivable means, a creature most toothed and grim, a demon, a monster, and a wretch. A time for duty. Orinel dug into herself, planting her heels, and so, from the very root of her feet to the top of her head, summoned forth a font of unimaginable arcane force. Shouting forth her incantation, she drew all of the energy she had left into her warbling palm and pressed forward. And yet, no effect presented itself. The presence of the beasts had unsettled her mind so successfully that she had no means of calling upon the well of latent magic in and around her. Under any other circumstances, the thud of a lifeless mage's corpse returning to the earth would haunt the halls of a dungeon. And yet, the murderous beast's rampage was yet to conclude. Dude, that went crazy. That was so sick. I love the opening and ending.
What happened?
Oh, man, that was awesome. Now, this could be one of two things, right? What we're describing here is the combat encounters against the demons where magic didn't work. For whatever reason, in this instance, you meant to bring out your flame arrow and get some attacks, or maybe cast sleep, or maybe, do anything. Unfortunately, magic refused to work. I'd like to think of this as the minor demon encounter. So we fought the kobolds, no problem, of course. But then, as we go further and deeper, and we come across the demons, the minor demons, no magic. No magic. And unfortunately, the entire party succumbed to the the team of minor demons that absolutely destroyed us. That was awesome. That was awesome. Kevin, if you're here right now, thank you so much. If you're not here right now, thank you so much. That was great. I strongly encourage anybody, if you want to flex your creative writing abilities, if you want to draw something, if you want to make your own map, if you want to make a sign, if you want to do whatever you want to do, as we color the world of Might and Magic, this monochrome world for the most part, you guys are going to be the one that's going to give it its character. You guys are going to be the ones that is going to give it its detail and its life. And together, me here in the stream, doing it live, and then in between the streams, fleshing these details out, I really appreciate that. Really, really, really cool. I have a character I've been building that I could give you. It just depends on how wild you will allow. Tarot Shard, let me tell you, we are looking for a new knight for our party. We are a party of 5 currently, and we are looking for our 6th. Crag the Hack is no longer with us. We have an open hiring casting call for a new knight. You don't have all tonight. We are heading from the inn to the jail, and we are going to arrange a jailbreak. And inside this jail are going to be our knights. And in the Discord and the community lore channel, the character sheets are already being drafted up. Here's 1, here's 2, here's 3, here's 4, here's 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. We've got 8 knights looking to take this final spot. If anybody here in the Discord wants to pull together a character and have a little fun, would highly recommend it. Very, very, very cool. Very, very fun. Thank you. Thank you. I don't like the horns either in this. I think I'm going to go back to Garside for a little bit and hunt for some albums in the meantime. I just went in and I looked at a couple of new wave albums, and I clicked into the middle of a YouTube link and found what I could find. But the piano doesn't work for me. Steve Roach could work for me. It just depends on... This could work. That could work. Hot as in loud. Hot as in crunchy. I need help with the... I'm down to -17. But yeah, I'll play around with it. because I can't hear like the monitor of it on my end because of the way I have everything fed through so that it doesn't show up on stream or on the VODs. So let's set out. Last stream, we did a lot. So I've got the night 2 in the game discussion channel. Feel free to dig in. I'll read you what we've done so far. The night began with a trip down to the dungeon beneath Sorpigal. Once again, this was last night, to chart more of its dark halls, but the allure of the arena proved too great. Attempting to show their combat prowess, our naive level 1 party entered the arena and were surrounded by 6 demon dogs, who very quickly tore apart the unseasoned adventurers. Good news is, they woke up in the inn with no recollection of what previously happened, and so the party continued to throw their bodies down into the basement, charting more and more of the labyrinth. We were killed in a snake pit, we were killed by door traps, we were killed by treasure traps. A lot of death happened in this basement. It was rough going, but it was all in the name of cartography. Ultimately, our heroes came across a very rewarding enemy hallway, populated with foes that were much more their speed, and proceeded to absorb as much experience as they could. 6 heroes ventured into the depths. Only 5 emerged. Crag the Hack, our knight who was supposed to be the leader, fell while the rest of the team grew. Reflecting on this, the adventurers recognized that they no longer needed Crag as a guide. They were doing even better all by themselves. Plus, it would have cost us 200 gold to revive him. And gold's hard to come by. So, they stripped his corpse of all its gear, dropped his body off at the Sorpigal Inn, and used the gold to level up to level 2 at the training grounds. So a party of 6 becomes a party of 5, though they did make sure to enlist a help wanted poster in the inn. Maybe a new knight would come along and join their quest. Celebrating with a round or 3 of drinks, the bartender tipped them off to an old man hiding deep within the basement. And even more good news, that old man was at the end of the enemy hallway that they could handle. So they once again descended the stairs. Orinel popped her light spell. Preston failed to disarm the trap at the door. They rested to regain their health, and they ventured in deeper. Finding the old man, he asked if they'd be willing to provide a courier service for him, taking his old scroll to the wizard in Erliquin. They agreed, and they finally had a reason to step out of the underground town of Sorpigal and into the open world. The dense woods enveloped the team, who very quickly stumbled into an old fortune teller hidden in the trees. She told their fortunes one by one, and while confused, they made sure to commit each unique fortune to memory. The journey ended for the evening with the team lost in the deep forest after touching a glowing white column which teleported them far away with no hopes of returning home. They fought valiantly, but were no match for the strangling vines. And that's where we are today, back at the inn in Sorpigal, kicking things off again. And our party here had an idea. The idea of this party was, where would we find a powerful knight? Well, I mean, you'll probably find some pretty strong people in the dungeon. They may not be the most savory of characters, but we will be able to find somebody who might be able to help out a little bit here. This was Preston's idea. And so Preston said, "Oh, come on, it'll be fine. Let's break into the jail and cause a jailbreak and see who we can find inside the jail here." Inside the jail. Let me get my markers. Hammered that shit out. I'm excited. We'll read it in a bit. We're stepping into the jail, dude. Encounter. 3 goblins, 2 gnomes. I can do this. First things first, cast Landris 2 to bless my party. Gnome's gonna miss. Eric's gonna get hit. Preston's turn to fight. He's just gonna swing. He misses. Shale swings and hits for 9. They go down. Orinel is gonna try and sleep as many people in this party as possible. Goblin 1 slept. Goblin 2 slept. The gnomes, however, are not affected. Eric then is going to fire at the gnome. 9 points of damage. Takes it down without much trouble at all. Into round 2, the goblins have awakened. We're going to cast... Does anybody need healing? Not really. Honestly, Landris, just attack. Yeah. Gnome hit. Preston swings and misses. Shale swings and misses. Shale gets hit. Eric gets hit. We'll do fire for 3. Nice. What's up, Minish? Missed. We're doing okay. Landris swings and gets another hit on the goblin, taking one of them down. Preston swings. Preston missing a lot. Shale gets a swing on one of the gnomes, takes it out easy. Orinel casts a flame arrow on the last gnome remaining. It is not affected, so Eric shoots and misses. The gnome attacks Preston, and they just go for an all-out swing. Preston gets the final hit here. Everybody gets 80 experience points apiece. Now, let's heal everybody up. 1-4 is healing. We'll heal Preston. So he is full. Shale needs healing. Eric needs healing. So we'll go to Landris. 1-4-2. Cast 1-4-3. Everybody should be good now. Quick reference shows everybody at full health. We're good to go. As we step forward into the dungeon here, into the jail. Okay. Looks like we've got 2 doors that we can enter right here. They will probably be locked, as they are jail cells, but no. Nothing here. Oh, it locked behind us. Preston, go ahead and unlock. We're good. We're searching just to be sure. What just happened? Okay. 4 orcs and a gremlin, and I'm in darkness. Did I go into a secret room on accident? 1-2. I promise this is not something that I knew ahead of time. I would let you know if it was. Preston attacks. Shale attacks. Wounded. Cast 1. Let me look at my manual. I don't have the manual up. The beeps scare the shit out of you? I think they feel good. I think the beeps feel really good. I mean, obviously they're sharp, but I think it's a good kind of sharpness. Yeah, they're life and death. Yeah. Let's cast leather skin. Cast 1-5. Okay, good. Eric is going to shoot the 1 orc and missed. Shale hit for 2. Landris is going to swing. Cast 1-4, which will be flame arrow on the orc. Got a wound. Eric is going to shoot and miss. Little damage going on here, but we're doing okay. They remind me of the safe mode beeps when I broke my PC as a kid. I can understand. Only person left is the gremlin. And we got him. Good. Now, I don't know where we are. 85 experience points. Cast 1/7. Why X8? Y13? So we are here. Wait. We are here. That's kind of scary. I don't like that at all, actually. And now let's cast 1/6 for light. Whoa. It immediately goes back to darkness. What the hell? Whoa. She can't cast, but he can. Landris can. Cast 1/5 for light. Another encounter. Oh no. Okay. I'm so scared back here. I can't lie to you guys. Block me? I don't really know. We're just gonna block, I suppose? Block? Because I need to be sure that I keep healing if necessary, because people are gonna start getting hit. So, like, I should cast it on Shale right now. Cast 1/4 on Shale to heal Shale up. Dude, this is crazy. 6 points of damage. Preston's really low. Cast 1/4 on Preston. Give him some heals. So he's now up to 10 out of 16. Eric's going to need help. Preston's going to swing, take one out. Shale's missing. Orinel, Preston hit, Shale hit. That's okay. Landris has no more healing. Boom. Boom. Good. Saved. Oh, man. Dude, I'm scared back here. Nothing to search. Can I rest? It's too dangerous to rest. Okay. So then here's what I need to do. I need to turn 1, 2, step forward, turn left, go 1, 2, turn left, walk back through the wall. Walk back through the wall. Okay, I know where we are. We're right here, facing east. Turn left, step up, turn left, walk forward, turn right to face north, turn right again to face out, okay? Turn left, step forward, turn right, step over, turn left, can't go there, turn right, step forward, turn right, turn left, we're facing north, turn left again. Okay, I am here now. Turn left to face in, step forward. Okay, can't do it. Turn right, step forward, turn left, walk through that wall, can't do it. Turn right, step forward, turn left, step forward, turn right, step forward, turn left, step forward, turn left and in, can't do that. Turn right and forward brings us here. Turn left, can't do that. We're going to go turn right, step forward, which brings us right here. If I walk forward again, we're going to be hitting this wall. All right. That was this wall. One way. Why didn't Jeff say anything? Jeff, don't be shy, baby. Jeff, where are you? Jeff? Jeff?
This place is coming apart. What happened?
Jeff?
Where am I?
Jeff?
Video game.
There he is.
Video game.
Okay. We need to rest. Okay. Oh. Am I not where I thought I was? Oh, no, I am where I thought I was. Okay. Yeah, I'm right here. Okay, so we turn right, go 2 paces. This is the jail. I'm going to do it again. Am I insane for wanting to try it again? If I'm in this room, step forward, I don't go through the wall. If I turn right and step forward, I should be going through this wall. Yeah. Huh. Okay. Well, let's chart our course in the darkness. We know that we can get out from here. So, if I step forward to this and step forward again, there's a wall there. So there's a wall here. Okay? I'm going to turn left, step forward, turn right, step forward. Can I go back through that? No. Oh, God. Ninx, dude. Hi, buddy. I was going to message you like 3 days ago. Oh, it's so good to see you. Oh, man. Hey, what's up, bud? Wow. How are you doing? Dude, one-way trip. I have no idea where we are, man. Welcome. Okay, we're going to go cross this off. That's a wall. Makes sense. That's a wall. Makes sense. I do need to reiterate. I 100% promise you that this was not like a, I know there'll be a secret here, so I'm going to start the stream with a secret. You know what I mean? Like, I promise you that was not the case. I was like, can I be honest? Can I tell you exactly what it was? It was double stopped character profile. I read double stopped last night because, you know, the new person, I was excited that they were invested. And it starts with a bar fight, okay? And we'll read it in a little bit, but it starts with a bar fight. And I was like, Man, it would be really cool if we could frame that bar fight as they put him in Sorpigal jail. And then it wasn't until we went into the jail that he was able to read the sign, right? That's where that came from. And we'll read it soon, but really, 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 really cool. I genuinely had no idea that this was what was here. Yeah, new name, man. You know me. I've been wanting to change that name since like the day I said it. And I finally landed on something that I feel really confident about. It's really cool. Okay. I know nothing about this game. You know Dark Messiah of Might and Magic, the arcane one? Where you like kick orcs onto ice puddles and then they slide off of bridges. It's in the same universe as that. They started as first-person dungeon crawlers, and then there's the Heroes of Might and Magic games, and those are like real-time strategy games. They're not actually RTS games. They're kind of doing their own thing, really unique, cool thing. And then they made Dark Messiah of Might and Magic and like Crusaders of Might and Magic and a whole bunch of stuff. It's great to see you. It's great to see you, Ninx. All right, let's step through this door. Okay. Let me search. Nothing. Had a feeling that would happen. Oh, God, we're dead. I don't think we have much of a shot here. 4 centaurs and a wolverine. I don't like our chances. Ninx, remember the snapshot showcase? I brought back the snapshot showcase in a new way where you can take a picture of whatever's going on the screen by sending an exclamation point, and it immediately saves into a folder on my computer. So everybody together are crafting a photo log of our playthroughs. It's really fun. And then in the Discord, I've been posting like game stream recaps. No, we've seen the centaurs. We've seen, and actually I can show off the snapshot. They are horses in this. I think that's the Wolverine, by comparison. Okay, here we go. I think we're going to die. We have a party handicap of +5 right now. We're going to cast leather skin in hopes that it's going to save our life. Eric, try and shoot the Wolverine. Missed. Shale hit for 5 points. Eric hit for 7 points. Preston hit for 5. The other 2 wait for an opening. Okay. Whoa, the monster's got a +6 this time around. Oh no. 2 people are slept so far. 3 people are slept so far. 4 people are slept. Everyone on the team is asleep. Shale hit and taken down by the centaur. Everybody is asleep. Orinel is not affected. Last centaur in the lineup also casts sleep. Oh no, dude. Round 3 of combat. Eric hit. Preston's down. Eric's down. The other 2 wait for an opening. Everybody's still asleep. Preston's not affected, of course. Shale's not affected, of course. Eric's slept. Landris not affected. Orinel is slept. Oh, I don't like this. I think we're going down here. Landris hit for 7. Orinel hit for 10. Landris hit for 8. Retreat. Retreat. It didn't work. Wait. Retreat. Orinel down. Oh, man. That would do it. That would do it. I had a feeling. Okay. Okay. We need a new color. Give me blue. We're going to go... That's our skull. We're running out of room. Hard fight. That right there was a hard fight. I mean, terrifying situations in the jail. Terrifying situations in the jail. Let's get everybody out of here in the correct order. Preston, Shale, Eric, Landris, Orinel. Step on out. We had just saved. Did we go back to the... Did we go back here and save? I think I just rested. I don't think I went back and saved. I think I got to do this again. Unlock failed. Oops, a trap. Yeah, I think I just rested. Let's rest here again. Yeah. Because this is going to be a fight, and we can do this fight. You rested and went, should we go back? Sounds like me. Sounds like me. We can do this fight. Cast 1, 2 to bless the team. Preston swings. Shale swings. Orinel is going to do leather skin to start us out. Hit for 2, hit for 7, hit for 3, 6. Big hits. Holy. Landris needs to heal Eric. 1 for Eric. Preston, Shale took 1 out. That's nice. Landris hit. Preston hit. 1 for A is going to cast a fire arrow at the Slither Beast. Eric is going to shoot. Missed. Landris. What do we need? Preston needs healing. 1. Wait. Cast. 1 for 1. Preston swings. Shale swings. Slitherbeast miss. Landris hit. Preston got a miss. 1 for A. Taken out. Shoot. A. Missed. Landris just attack. Preston attack. Shale attack. Good. Good. 125 experience for everybody on the team. Okay. Okay. So this place is scary. I think it's in our best interest to explore the rest of this for mapping purposes. Are these fake walls? So that's a solid wall. What about this one? Solid. Okay. So, and it's locked. Right. Unlock failed. Of course it's a trap. Why wouldn't it be? Fiery explosion. Man, that one really sucks. Okay. Step forward. Well, let's test all these walls out at this point. Okay. Step forward. Solid. Solid. All right. Hearts, did you see this? When I accidentally walked through a wall and we wound up in a darkness zone? I can walk through this wall into this point of the map and it's completely shrouded in darkness. We should fight. Yeah. Ooh, poltergeist. I actually like when a poltergeist is in a battle. I was listening in my car and wondering what you meant. Yeah, okay, Shale hit. Eric hit. I accidentally walked through the wall because I was just going too fast. Let's do turn undead. We got one of them. That's good. I'm happy with one. Preston's going to swing and attack. Shale's going to swing and wound. We're going to try and take out that gnome. It did not take him out. Hit, 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 hit. I think there's no use in doing it more than once. Yeah, I think you get one shot with the turn undead. Man, that was a bad turn. A lot of misses here. Check my team. 11 out of 16, 11 out of 14, 9 out of 13, 11 out of 19, 12 out of 12. Just keep fighting, I think. 1, 4. Shoot. Good. One left. Boom. Okay. We're getting good experience, though. We're getting good experience. So from here, if I walk straight, we're going to hit this wall. So I'm going to turn left and walk north. I'm going to turn left and walk west. If I turn right and walk up, we're going to be in this room with the Wolverine. Okay? I don't want to do that again. Unless I feel like I should test it. I'll bet you it's always going to be a Wolverine. Okay, that's this wall. That's the south wall. Turn right, walk here, walk forward again. Turn right. We're going to be walking north into the Wolverine. Solid. Okay. Turn left, walk forward. Solid. Okay. Turn left, walk forward. Turn right, walk forward. Solid. Turn right twice. We'll walk into this east wall. Solid. Turn right, walk forward. Turn left, walk into this wall. Solid. Turn right twice. Try this wall. Solid. Turn left, walk forward. If we walk once more, we're going to wind up in this hallway. I'm going to turn left and try here. Encounter. Vampire bats. Okay. Okay. 1, 2. Bless the team. Attack. Attack. 1, 8. Sleep as many as we can. Good stuff. Shoot. 1. Takes it down. Check my team. Preston needs help. 1, 4 on Preston. Heal him up. Preston swings. Shale swings. Orinel. I don't think you do enough damage. And I don't really want to get... We're going to do this. That's my plan. There we go. Avoid taking a little more damage. Another 125 experience. I should be at X5, Y11 facing east. If I did this right, if I go cast 1 location, we should be at X5, Y11 facing east. Inside, X5, Y11 facing east. Okay. If I step forward, nothing. If I turn right and step forward, nothing. If I turn right, step forward twice, nothing. I turn left, I step through the wall back into the main hallway. Okay. Okay. Should I... We got shading, folks. Okay. So we know that zone. I'm going to go back and heal. Okay? And rest. Rest first. Save us. Okay. So... we have successfully jailbroken. I think now is the time to take a look at who we broke out of jail and the rest of the people that have responded to our posting for a new night. All right? Here are our options, and I want you to listen carefully to each one. And we have to decide who we're hiring because we only have room for one more. We have Balt the Breaker, a male dwarf with a neutral alignment. A particularly bald mercenary that has come to Sorpigal in search of coin and glory. His primary motivation, his raison d'etre, is to enact violence. But since he's not an evil man, he decided to head towards the first town he had heard there was an arena in to try and make a name for himself. He's an arena man? You can't be a successful mercenary without people knowing who you are, after all. Perhaps one day he may lay down his massive array of blunt weaponry and become Balt the Builder. But that day, my friends, that day is not today. Balt the Breaker. Let's write down our applicants. Balt the Breaker. Next up, particularly bald. He's way balder than a normal guy. Our next entry, Sir Remgaya, a neutral aligned human male. A former captain of royal knights from a faraway land. He chose to be exiled from his home kingdom in order to avoid a civil war due to his best friend being the head of the rebellion. He's known for his brash and ruthless tactics that would impress even the most experienced of knights. He's come to Sorpagal to try and seek self-forgiveness for choosing the path of a traitor to his kingdom. Now, I have one note in this. I think that's pretty good aligned. I think Sir Ramgaya sounds like a nice dude. You know? I think that's like, there's honor there, there's shame there, there's Sir Ramgaya. It's good. Next up. Who among us hasn't done a little bit of traitorous activities in our kingdom? No, well, you have to understand, his best friend led the rebellion, and he chose to be exiled to avoid that civil war. I think that's sacrifice. You know, his buddy was the traitor, and instead of, I guess there's a little bit of tucking your tail between your legs and choosing to run instead of fighting your best friend, not being able to choose between friendship and your kingdom. But I think there's something relatively, if not noble, then virtuous about it to a certain degree. It's cowardice, it's sacrifice. Being on a redemption mission feels like an alignment shifting arc. Okay. I can see that in his heart he doesn't believe that he's good yet, and we're trying to find his belief in his goodness. Okay. If anybody wants to enter an application in the community lore channel in the Discord, we're not quite done. We're going to be taking in these applicants and choosing a new knight for the party. Did we talk about the portion of the manual that talks about how it views character alignment? Yeah, it's how they react to the unknown, correct? It's sorted in, yeah. Next up, Sir? ? Timbre. Chaotic, not relevant in this game, but I appreciate the detail. Good male elf. Started off as a mediocre bard with a knack for the fiddle, spending most of his nights serenading the locals at Ye Old Hog Tavern, where his music earned groans rather than gold. His big break, literally speaking, came when a drunk kobold smashed his fiddle, leaving him with nothing but his G-string to fight back with. Against all odds, he vanquished the kobold, using that G-string as a whip, and was knighted on the spot by the equally drunk tavern owner. After realizing that the G-string makes a lousy weapon, he grabbed a passed-out local sword and set off to seek glory, adventure, and a sturdier fiddle in the land of Varn. Now, I like this one because it makes music lore ready. So a musician is part of the lore now, which opens up a lot of possibilities. I did mention the reason why I started this stream off with the jailbreak is because my headcanon is the equally drunk tavern owner knighted him, but then the police didn't like that story. The guardsmen, and threw him in jail for assaulting a kobold, even though it was in self-defense, and also for stealing a sword. So There's a little bit of chaos in there, of course, for that chaotic good. But that was my thought of like, man, we should consider like putting a jailbreak in and then spinning it off of that. So we do got a couple of people here that may not be the best of folks, but got a good heart. I like Sir Tamber a lot. I can't. I want to say the names. Sorry, I'm going to actually skip this one so that you don't know whose is whose. You can just look in the Discord. We're going forward a couple to Mamagar, a good female dwarf. The most prolific knight in the land of Varn. Mamagar's pride and joy are her 12 children. Tarvarella, Smidge, Buckwash, Carboko, Millenpop, Frogfinger, Silveria Mountainside, Pergelman, Farthington, Fourwheel, and Puddin'. I like Mountainside. That's cracking me up. At a certain point, you just lose creativity, and it's just like, where did we conceive this one? I don't want to know how a motherfucker got named Frogfinger. And that's just so far. Being a mom's hard work, but like many free-spirited moms, Mamagar loves the nightlife. And her doting house husband Beardley makes it possible for her to pursue her dreams. To other knights, Mamagar's reputation is an early riser who's always prepared for adventure and has some stern words for any who ain't. Pants not where you thought they would be when you woke up? Well, it's a good choice. Mamagar's shaking her head at you and putting some stitches in those britches. Take better care of your stuff, she'd like to tell you, but she's not gonna, unless you give her a reason to get cross at you. Folks may say her strength doubles every time she has a youngin', and some even say she's got another party member along for the ride to this very day. Her catchphrase? What in Varnation? It's a good one. That's Mamagar. We do have a bunch of fucking idiots in the party right now. And I think maybe having some sort of parental guidance figure could be a good thing. You know, I think that it could be a good thing that we have somebody who has a good head on their shoulders. Landris is a good guy, but, you know, he's a little absent-minded. He's, you know. We're looking at Shepherd Chag, a human knight female, good aligned. On some level, you have to be an idiot to be an adventurer and not some with a stable job and a roof over your head. Yeah. You know, like desperation is what, you know, it invites people to do these crazy things. You're not searching for treasure just for a fun weekend. The secret of the inner sanctum. I mean, come on. There's a lot of opportunity for interaction with someone trying to keep these people in check. I totally agree there. I totally agree. Shepherd Chag is a rogue, itinerant, I don't know that word, woman. Like, I'm assuming it's itinerant, like very by the book, has things in order. Is that correct? Just contextually. I don't know that word as an adjective. Woman of the cloth means traveling. Okay, got it. So like an itinerary is your travel plans. So that makes sense. Though not ordained to any church or god of the realm, but her own. One of the only people who didn't voluntarily choose to move to the underground settlements when the dragons came. She survived in the hostile wilderness, bound to a personal quest for spiritual meaning and discovery. Her inner strength keeping her alive more than the strength of lath and bone. She spins a tale of visions of the world beyond to ale and gold pliers alike in the new taverns of a dark and safer realm beneath the catastrophe. Will you hear her story? lot of intrigue there. A lot of intrigue here with Shepherd Chag. We're peeling back the layers, you know? It's an application that reads very impressive, but at the same time, I don't know if we're being given the real world skills here. We're talking in concepts. And listen, Crag the Hack talked in concepts too. And when he got out into the world, let's just say we weren't very impressed. Our next person is Crag the Heck. Huh. With a very obvious fake mustache, Crag the Heck is eager to sneak back join the party. Saying that he was resurrected by some unscrupulous types and needs to pay off a debt, plus the interest for bringing him back. Word's gotten out he isn't a very good fighter and he has no other job offers, so he's just trying to get back into the last group that is looking for a knight in order to pay off some debt. Nepo zombie. No, dude, he's on the run. He's on the run from debtors. That's going to be a Crag the Heck. Something off about that guy. Something off about that guy. We're looking at Morrel. Morel. A good human male. While Morel might lack the desired stature of your typical knight, he more than makes up for it through his passionate love and knowledge of fauna, particularly that of mushrooms. Tales have been told of his encyclopedic knowledge of nature's dangerous but rewarding spongy food. But don't let his sensitive side fool you. Some say Morel's ability with a sword is unmatched, and any foe quivers at the sight of his trusty blade, the lion's mane. While he may get distracted off the battlefield at the mere sight of a rare mushroom, you can always count on Morel to support you in battle. Morel always carries a small pouch woven to his breastplate. Rumor has it that inside this pouch holds a species of mushroom not yet known to man, and its power holds unknown potential in battle. I like Morel. What I really like about Morel, he's a bit of a freak too, but in a way that I think would counterplay off of everybody else very well. You know, like you don't have mushrooms as your special interest unless you're a very specific type of guy. The lion's mane sword goes hard. Just a guy out there trying to live good. I understand. My type of freak for sure. Yeah. Lion's mane is a really sick name for a sword. Yeah. Does he make puns though? I mean, his sword is called the lion's mane after the lion's mane mushroom. His name is Morel. Like a morel mushroom. I think that he's a living, walking pun. I gotta say. I like Morel. Nominative determinism. Yeah. All right. Our next. Teeny Bigson. This is a neutral female dwarf. Tiny. Tiny spelled Tini. Tini. Bigson. Her name may be Tiny, but this girl's got a big old personality. She'll make you feel like you've known her your whole life right away. While fighting-wise, she's no slouch either. She's got enough power in her tiny body that you'd think you got hit by a giant with a sword. Some say she grew up a blacksmith's granddaughter, and that's where her favorite swords come from. Her dear old grandpappy. She may not be your typical knight in shining armor, but Tiny Bigson's proven her ability with a sword in countless tournaments that she got knighted by an actual king. Now, she won't tell you what king it was. That's a secret that she keeps to herself. Listen, I got knighted. It's a king in a faraway land. I was knighted. You wouldn't be able to talk to them. No, they're from very far away, but it did happen. She'll be ready to tell you all kinds of stories about her travels from her hometown to this very inn where the Help Wanted poster resides. If you want to pick her up, well, she'll be at the bar doing a drinking contest with the fellow drunks. Oh, yeah, Tiny. Oh man, I don't know if I can handle the Tiny Bigson alcoholism. Pulling up to the next inn, and the first thing we got to do is find the tavern. Oh, Tiny. Oh no, a drinking contest. Listen, while I do love the boisterous personality, the fact that we gotta nurse a vice here makes it tough. Looks like we got one final entry here for our applications. Let's take a look at Corvus Wingson. Male, neutral, dark knight. Also a birdman. Not in the races of the characters, but for our own understanding, it is a human that underneath all of the armor and clothes, there are feathers growing, but afraid to talk about it. Born between a violent and beautiful clash of the god of the night and all that is dark, and a woman lost in the darkness of her life and in a city not good for her soul, Corvus Wingson came to be. I gotta get out of Red Square. It's a little too loud. I gotta get away from the noise. With long black hair flowing into a plume of charcoal feathers and flesh like torso and body. Yeah, flowing into a plume of charcoal feathers and flesh. He nestled amongst his mother's kind until a time when she left the world by no divine accord, and he lost faith in all gods that day, especially his father. He left Ravinia and now moves into a new world to explore who he is and where he came from. He cursed all that is dark. With wings like arms, feathers sprouting and webbed from his pit to the middle of his arm, he's able to glide silently through the night. His plate armor specifically layered like feathers to ensure he's silent, but still gigantically menacing. A cross between a raven and a jaguar. He moves through the night with an unrelenting focus and speed. Corvus no longer feels connected to the world of darkness, nor to his human mother. As he walks further and further down the path, his wing blades are soaked in blood only to survive. He has no affiliation. Ebony and red is all he knows, swinging, flapping, begging, fighting against the night, fighting against what made you, fighting your own shadow. When your shadow comes from your own father, are you ever really your own? Corvus will need adventure to find out. Corvus will need to be human enough to search his own soul. So I used to hire people at Costco all the time. Sometimes you get an application where you're like, this person is incredible, but so overqualified for working in the food court that like you almost feel bad, but like, you know, it wouldn't be a fit. You know, they wouldn't stick around long enough. You know that it would just be rough. They're probably going to quit in a month. And like, somewhere in your brain, you're like, but they had to get themselves into a position where they put in for this application. So you feel bad about it, but at the same time, you know, it's just, there's a mismatch in terms of ambition and team comp. Corvus Wingson they're looking at all of these applications and they're like, holy shit. Now they're worried that Corvus Wingson is going to find the secret before them. But at the same time, if Corvus Wingson joins this party, he'll just be pissed off the entire time. He'll be annoyed. He'll want to go off and do his own thing. But I can't, nobody can fault him for it. He's incredible, right? Like, there's no shade. But yeah, he's the protagonist, and this is fucking Preston J, right? Like, we're operating in different weight classes. What's up, Christopher Bird? Whizbane is one of the pre-made characters. I did very much enjoy it. I like Corvus Wingson a lot. I don't think he's a right fit for this position, but I do like him quite a bit. I think that he's operating on a whole different level. He'll steal the limelight. So, let's go through this. Anybody have anything that they'd like to mention about any of these applicants in particular? I mean, first thing, Corvus Wingson has monologues, and somebody needs to hear him. Corvus Wingson, protagonist energy. Truly. Our party? I don't think that there's room for a protagonist. I think that it would be a mess. JRPG villain? Oh, you're thinking like a Riku type? Like, good guy that then falls into villainy because the push-pull between darkness and light is too great? I have one thing to add. Bolt the Breaker refuses to use edged or piercing weapons. However, he can use a sword. He just uses it backwards if so. Now, here's the issue. We're not really in charge of the weapons that we're going to come across. We're scrambling here to get enough coin to do anything. Right? We're scrambling. Balt, I think that you sealed your own death warrant, unfortunately, because if we give him a sword and he's holding it backwards, his hands are bleeding, he's trying to hit him with a hilt. Does he shave? You can just stop the question right there after the third word. No. He's bald. He's particularly bald. Remember, he is particularly bald. And now we've got the answer to what that little pushed over the edge, what does that mean? He can cast light with his head. He would tie the sword to his arm and then use it like a battering ram. Listen, we're getting into too much here. Balt, best of luck on your adventures. Best of luck on your journeys, brother. Best of luck in the arena. We'll check back in and we'll see if Balt the Breaker bested the arena. We're looking at Sir Ramgaya next. Now, Sir Ramgaya, let me reiterate Sir Ramgaya's story. Sir Ramgaya is from another land outside of Varn, where he was torn between serving his kingdom and joining the rebellion headed up by his best friend. Unfortunately, he chose neither option and decided to exile himself and head out to Varn and wind up in Sorpigal. So he's a man without much of a purpose right now. He's sort of fighting to redeem himself in this. There's a self. Hey, listen, Ivy. You're not speaking for Balt anymore. Balt dug his own grave. A very blunt, long time to dig that grave, I'm sure. Couldn't use any edged object to break through that ground. Oh, now now we can put swords on him. Now we can't. We're done. Balt, send him away. We got the big shepherd's hook. We love Balt. We love Balt. And we'll see him in the arena. Probably in a pile with a bunch of demon dogs licking their chops. With not a single hair caught in their teeth. We'll keep the resume on file. Now, Sir Ramgaya. Great story. I worry that this quest for self-forgiveness is a lonely path, even in a party. I worry about self-motivation and togetherness. I think that there's probably a very deep-seated sense of distrust in making connections, right? Because his prior best friend, his prior best friend kicked off a rebellion. Preston would say the meanest shit ever about his choice in friends. It would be brutal. If Sir Ramgaya is willing to turn away from his own kingdom, who's to say he'll remain loyal to this adventuring party? I've got an idea, actually. I've got an idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got an idea. I've got an idea. I've got an idea. Sir Galland, see you later. Xenon the Third, see you later. Swifty Sarg, see you later. Serena, see you later. Whizbane, see ya. Dwarf, neutral, male. Balt, the break. Dwarf, neutral, male. Oh, Breaker Balt. I'm going to give you a choice now. We could also make it Balt Dubbreaker. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in, everybody. Hello, you're just in time, everyone. We're having an open hiring event for a brand new night for our Might and Magic party. We are in night 3 of Might and Magic, and we are looking at job applications in the Discord to get a new knight for our party, because the guy who was in our party before was not hacking it. So in the Discord, I have called for people to write their own character profiles. Don't do it. The other night was still, shut the fuck up, Gene, shut up. Welcome in, Gene. Welcome in, Raiders. Hello. Listen. The knights, the knights of this party, things have not been great for them. However, who's to say people can change, right? People can change. People can get better. We're level 2 now. There's no problems. Hello, welcome in, Raiders. I'm Capralog. You may know me as Goated Quest. I've been a fan of Geneva Lee's streams for a long time, for years now. Gene and I are good pals. And now I'm Capralog. Name changed, stream is still the same. Randomly selected first playthroughs of classics with a deep focus on really immersing ourselves in the time at which each of these games came out. So what I create are companions on Blogspot. I have a website that you can take a look at, and you can dig into 1986 and 87 magazine ads, magazine features, interviews with the solo dev John Van Canegum who created this game, a bunch of stuff there. Each game I start, I create a companion for, and we use it as a sort of guide to dictate what things to look out for, what to appreciate, and what to really dig into when it comes time to play the game. And everything I do is a first playthrough. For Might and Magic in particular, we're drawing our own maps. And as I said, we got a team of 5 right now. We're looking at Preston J, Orinel, Landris, Eric, spelled Ayryck, and last but not least, I went out of order, and so I'm Shale. And so we're looking for a 6th. We're looking for a knight for this team. Raiders, I hope you're doing well. Gene, I hope you're doing well. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you so much for the raid. I really do appreciate it. Very, very, very much. If anybody here is not following Gene, you absolutely should be. Weekly themes, but more than that, just like a really good stream, really good community, really good. It's soup night for you. It's Pizza Wednesday over here. It's Pizza Wednesday. Last week, I went into Minky Moo in the living room. I was like, Can we start a ritual? And she's like, what the hell are you talking about? I was like, can we make it Pizza Wednesday? And she smiled from ear to ear and was like, yeah, we can make it Pizza Wednesday. It's our midway through the week pizza night. So until we both get sick of it, for the time being, it is Pizza Wednesday. Shut up. Ignore that. So as I said, we're doing an open hiring spree for a new character. We got Balt the Breaker. We're going to put them in the party here. I think I should be on the right thing. Go ahead and lock them in. And those are that's their stats. We're going to roll. We're going to go ahead here with Sir Ramgaya, human, neutral male. Now we're playing into something that nobody expected, which is you guys dictated everything about the character aside from its stats. And so the stats are left up to fate. So we now have to play the stats into everything. And I think a 15 personality on Ramgaya feels really nice. You know, there's a sense of honor there. There's room to still find yourself, but a very virtuous individual, I would say. Sir Ramgaya, welcome. Now we're looking at Sir Tamber. Okay, I gotta be honest. I like this setup for Sir Tamber right away. Not a very intellectual guy. Nice personality. Incredibly lucky. I really like this for Sir Tamber, who is an elf, who is good Male. Sir Tamber. Well, it's Sir Tamber because the only person that he was knighted by was the drunk bartender in the middle of the night. And so he refers to himself that he was knighted. Technically, he was knighted, but only reveals after a long time that, yeah, I was knighted by the bartender in Sorbigal. It's a bit of an ambiguous knighthood, a bit of a theme going on here. All right, ready for Mamagar? Tell me when to stop. Somebody say stop and I'm stopping. Somebody say stop. Oh, unfortunately, you can't do that one. Can't do that one. This is a nice one. Oh, great personality. I like this one a lot. What's Sir Mamagar's deal? I'll go ahead and read you Mamagar's deal. Absolutely, I can do that for you. The most prolific knight in the land of Varn, Mamagar's pride and joy are her 12 children. Tyrella, just too many kids. Too many kids. Can't deal with it. That's just so far. Being a mom's hard work, but like many free-spirited moms, she loves the nightlife. And her doting house husband Beardley makes it possible for her to pursue her dreams. To other knights, her reputation is an early riser who's always prepared for adventure, and has some stirred words for any who ain't. Are your pants not where you thought they would be when you woke up? It's a good chance that she's shaking her head at you and putting some stitches in those britches. Take better care of your stuff, she'd like to tell you, but she's not gonna unless you give her a reason to get cross at you. Folks say her strength doubles every time she has a youngin', and some say she's got another party member along the ride to this very day. Now, I can't... Obviously, it's a beautiful thing, the beauty and wonder of life. It does make the rest of the party have a little bit of a moral discomfort because she's carrying and she's going into these stressful situations. There's a lot going on. I mean, if she can handle herself, we know she can. We know she can. She's done it 12 times already. But a little bit of worry there. We got a dwarf, good female. Maybe she's keeping it on the DL. Okay. We'll save Mamagar into the mix. And you can see all of these in the Discord, CRISPR-Bird. In the community lore channel, in the Discord, all of these have been written by members of the community. All of these character profiles have been written by people here. So, take a look. All right, we're going to roll again. Ready? Tell me when to stop. This is for Shepherd Chag. And... somebody please. All right, I'm just going to keep going now. Can't do that one. Got to do this one. Oh, God. Shepherd Chag. Not the brightest bulb in the box. Well-traveled. Shepherd not too bright, but a lot of other stuff going pretty well for Shepherd Chag, you know? Pretty good overall. We're going to go, that is a human good female, Shepherd Chag. Dumb as bricks with a middling personality, but really gets the job done. I can co-sign that. Go ahead and lock her in. Okay. Let's take a look at all of our characters so far. Look at all of these knights. It's like The Bachelor. Oh my gosh. Okay. Crag the Hack, man. Dead. How close can we get to the exact stats of Crag the Hack? 8, 17, 8, 15, 13, 15, and 10. Create new character. too good of a personality. Oh, wait, you know what we can do? Actually. So much better. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. Okay. All right. Who's next? Moral. Oh, I like moral. All right, ready? No, I need higher intellect for moral, I gotta be honest. Yeah, there we go. There, oh my God. And so slow because he's always off looking in the woods and stuff. You know, he's always absent-minded, low accuracy, slow guy. He's always distracted by a whole bunch of stuff, but like super strong. Human, good, male knight. Morale. Really good. Really good. Do you die if any of your stats reach 0? That's correct. That's correct. You sure do. We're rolling for Tiny Bigson here. Tiny Bigson. Axel, tell me when to stop for this Tiny Bigson roll. Wherever we stop, the first night setting we get, that's Tiny. Stop. Okay. Well-rounded Tiny. Tiny can do anything. Tiny can do whatever she wants. Wow. All right, Tiny. Dwarf, neutral, female. Tiny Bigson. Last but not least. Taro, if you're here, give me a stop for Corvus Wingson. And now. I like it. A little slower than I would expect Corvus to be, given the shining cover letter. However, very accurate, very smart, very strong. Personality, right in the middle zone, 18 being perfect. Yeah, I like it. We aren't counting the air stats. That's true. Now, we do have a problem, Tarot Chart. Given that Birdman isn't a class, would you like me to just do human as a, we're kind of straddling that line. We'll do human for now. Okay, neutral, male, Corvus Wingson. Okay. There they are. A through N, 9 knights, and everybody else. Now, our proud applicants. Here's our plan. We're going to do it, except for Craig the Heck. We're doing an on-site enough for their very own roundtable. This is Preston's part of the job application process. Preston's like, come on with me, everybody. Well, first things first, I should just save, just to be sure. Preston's like, come on, this is, we got to the second round of interviews. And Preston is like, I need to see, I have to see how you guys do firsthand. And they're like, where the hell are you leading us, Preston? Preston said, see how you do against 4 goblins and a battle rat. Practical interview. Preston's not getting involved. Sir Ramgaya is going to swing at the battle rat and miss. Ooh, not good. We're noting that down. Sir Tamber got a hit for 2 points of damage. Listen, that's a check in Sir Tamber. Ramgaya missed. So that's a little dark mark. Shepherd Chag, we're going to swap you in for Ramgaya because Ramgaya missed. Preston is just watching. Balt the Breaker swinging, missed. Ooh, that's rough stuff. It's rough stuff, gotta be honest. Mamagar stepping in for Balt, seeing what's gonna happen. Shepherd Chag gets hit for 1 point of damage. Sir Tamber gets hit for 5. Mamagar gets hit for 2. Shepherd Chag avoiding an attack. That's good for Shepherd Chag. That's nice. I like that. Ramgaya, go ahead and block here. They are the fastest, which is nice. Tamber's gonna swing again. Got it. That's another hit for 2. Listen. Tamber, looking good right now. Shepherd Chag going for a swing, got one and goes down. Good stuff. Preston's just blocking. Mamagar gonna swing here on a goblin. Got a hit. Mamagar, where are you? Nice work, nice work. Balt's like, get me back in there. Sir Tamber's got 2 chances. He pushes his way forward and then immediately gets hit for 6. Sir Tamber dodges an attack. That's good stuff. Mamagar goes down. Oh, no. Mamagar. Oh, God. Okay. Ramgaya's going to block. Sir Tamber swings, gets a miss. He's panicking. Sir Tamber's scared. I can't blame him. Nobody expected somebody to go down here. Balt the Breaker says, it's my time. I'm stepping in, gets a big hit. Sir Tamber goes down as well. Balt the Breaker hit. Oh, gosh. We're going to trade in. Ramgaya's stepping in, says, get me in here. Oh, no. Shepherd Chag says, get me in here. Block. Balt the Breaker goes down. Oh, this is bad. Sir Ramgaya swings. Shepherd Chag swings. We got misses. All the while, Preston's just laughing. Preston's on the back line, cracking up. The psycho. Ramgaya down, dude. And Preston goes, all right, you know what? That's good. That's good enough, guys. That's good enough. That's good enough. And he might die. And he died. Preston, we're going to go and check on them. Unfortunately, Preston, that was a horrible test. Horrible test. Preston, obviously the last standing, but Shepherd Chag hung in there. With 12 health. Let's see who else we're looking at. Balt the Breaker, 13 health. That was, oh, you know what? We didn't equip their stuff. This isn't a fair fight. Hang on, we got to do this one more time. Walking into the job interview and the interviewer is more nervous than you are. Yeah, not fair. Actually, I have to equip their stuff. Okay. Oh, and they came to us. 5 gnomes. All right. Here we go. Sir Ramgaya swings on a gnome, gets a hit. That's good. That's good. Proving yourself from last time. Sir Tamber has to block here. Shepherd Chag has to block here. Preston's blocking. Ramgaya hit. Balt hit. Shepherd hit. Preston hit. Tamber hit. Balt the Breaker swings and misses. Not good. Not good at all. Balt hit Ramgaya. Boom, boom, boom. Tamber's already down. This is the second attempt. Everybody else is watching and going, Preston, you idiot. They aren't ready for this. We're level 2. This is the whole plan. This isn't fair. Preston's just cracking up. The whole time, Preston's cracking up. Exchange in for 2 here. Go ahead and Preston's going to block. Bolt goes down. Block us. Shepherd Chag. And Preston goes, okay. I'm not heartless. We'll let Mama Gar get back to the kids. Okay? Go ahead and rest. No big deal. Everybody's fine. Everything's fine. And he goes out with another party. How did we feel there? I liked how Timbre battled. I liked how Timbre battled in that big fight. Now, in the second fight, didn't do so hot. Maybe not so great about the element of surprise, but Timbre did some decent numbers. Yeah, I felt good about that one. I liked where Timbre's head was at. Let's see how Morel, Tiny, and Corvus do. All right, come on, Preston. Don't forget to equip them. Good call. Thank you. Equip the club. Equip the club. Equip the club. All right. Snakes. Tiny Bigson, Morel, Corvus Wingson, and Preston J in the snake pit. Let's see how this goes. They all get a chance to attack. Tiny hit. Corvus hit. Morel hit. Low damage. Tiny hit for 3. Spoke too soon. Corvus hit for 1. Let's see how they do here in this battle. Preston's just watching. Corvus swings, gets a nice hit. We knew he would. He's the protagonist. Oh, and Tiny gets a kill. Tiny gets a kill. Morel goes for a swing. Misses the first swing. More damage being dealt. Preston just watching. Corvus goes, let me get to the front. Tiny goes for another swing. Takes another one down. Tiny. Morel on the back end now goes like, what the hell? Corvus pushed his way forward, goes for a swing, misses again. Corvus here on the front lines. Swings and misses the big opportunity. Tiny swings and gets another hit. Wow. Tiny goes down, but an incredible display here. A really incredible display. Corvus can get his hit. Morel misses once again. Corvus goes down. Really, really, really impressive stuff here. Really impressive. Was Tiny the one that had 17 luck? Let's take a look. Tiny had 14 luck, 16 accuracy, 15 endurance, 13 personality, 14 might, and 11 intellect. Really well-rounded. Just generally pretty good. That was incredibly impressive. We're going to take them out one more time. We're going to bring our favorites here. We're going to bring Timbre. We're going to bring Tiny. I really do think that it's, at least in this fight, in this situation, those are the two that I was the most impressed with. Shepherd Chag did hang in there for a little while, but I think I want to go to the next round with Timbre and Tiny. So let's go ahead and get a couple more members of the party in. Let's get Landris, Shale, Eric, and Orinel's like, this is stupid, I'm not going. So Preston tags in. And let's see how they do on the front lines with the rest of the party there to back them up. How are our health? 11, 14, 19, 14, 13, 16. Okay. Preston. All right. Here goes nothing. Tiny hit, Tamber hit, Tiny hit. Landris is going to cast Bless on all. Tamber's going to swing, gets 2 hits of damage. Shale is just blocking right now. Preston's just blocking right now. Eric goes ahead and shoots on the back end and gets one of the guardsmen down. Tiny Bigson gets a chance to swing here. Big swing and takes down a guardsman all in one. Wow. Wow. Oh, man. Landris is healing Tiny because the gnome swung and missed. Tamber gets a swing, gets a good hit, 4 points of damage, nothing to slouch at. Tiny gets hit for 3. Eric goes ahead and shoots a gnome on the back end, doesn't get the hit. Tiny swings, gets a miss, maybe a little, that's to be expected. When everything's going well, you get a little anxious. We're going to see how Tiny does under pressure right now. 4 health left on Tiny here, 5 health left on Tamber. Tiny's been healed once. Tamber has not been healed yet. So we're going to get a heal out on Tamber. Tamber's going to swing, hits for 4, but not enough to get the kill. Tamber hit for 3. Shale's going to block. Preston's going to block. Eric's going to shoot, miss the gnome. Tiny comes in, gets the swing, takes the gnome down. Oh, man. Oh, this is good stuff. And Landris is like, I don't want Tiny going down. Are you crazy? Tamber goes for a swing, knows that he's on the back foot here. Tiny is just running circles around everybody, around the other applicants. Tiny swings, hits for 4. Wow. Landris, taking a look at the stats here, is just going to go ahead and maybe just put some fear in one of the other monsters here. So let's do maybe a blind on the Flesh Eater. The Flesh Eater is blinded. Tamber's like, whoa, that was really cool. Tamber goes, I'm going to hit the Flesh Eater because he's blinded. Hits for 2. Shale blocks. Preston blocks. Tamber hit for 1. Eric is going to hit the gnome, finish off the gnome. It all comes down to Tiny here with a blinded Flesh Eater. Is she going to end this interview with an exclamation point by getting the final hit? 3 points of damage. It does not go down. However, there's still a chance. Sir Tamber's looking and going, she couldn't finish the deal. She couldn't seal the deal. It's my time. It's my time. Landris is standing back and watching as Tamber goes in for a blow here. Gets the final hit. Takes him down. Oh my gosh. Just a real impressive turn of events here between Tamber and Tiny. I gotta be honest, I liked both of their showing. Oh man, this is the toughest choice I've ever had to make. Sir Tamber, low intellect, good stats across the board. Tiny Bigson, good. Oh, this is tough. Let's rest up. Let's head back. We would like to take a moment to deliberate. We would like to take a moment. We're gonna have to take a moment here. We're going into the cubicles. We're gonna talk amongst ourselves here for a second. Now, real impressive show from both of them. Sir Tamber did some great work. Was in jail just this morning. Had to break him out of jail. See that fucking bird guy? Asked for a seat in the middle of the fight. And then pushed his way to the front and started missing. Are you kidding me? Listen. Sir Tamber was in jail this morning and winning fights in the afternoon. We'll get some music involved. Really just a good show. Just a really good show, but Tiny Bigson, man. Tiny Bigson. That was crazy. They do both have dubious claims to knighthood, and maybe that's the difference. Let's go ahead one more time. And I'm going to read their character descriptions. Sir Tamber, a chaotic good male elf, started off as a mediocre bard with a knack for the fiddle, spending most of his nights serenading the locals at Ye Old Hog, where his music earned groans rather than gold. His big break, literally, came when a drunk kobold smashed his fiddle, leaving him with nothing but his G-string to fight back with. Against all odds, he vanquished the kobold using the G-string as a whip. Now, listen, that's resourcefulness. And was knighted on the spot by the equally drunk tavern owner. After realizing, understandably, that a G-string makes for a lousy weapon, he grabbed a passed-out local's sword and set off to seek glory, adventure, and a sturdier fiddle in the land of Varn. Really, a really great story. We would get music in the mix. We would get, we could pull up to the taverns and he could step aside and engage in his passion with playing some music while we stop and chat with the locals and listen for rumors. Jack, you're not in this game. But there is one more who really had a great showing. Tiny Bigson, the female neutral dwarf knight. Her name may be Tiny, but this girl's got a big old personality, and she'll make you feel like you've known her your whole life right away, or in our case, makes us feel like she's been fighting right beside us her whole life. Fighting-wise, she's no slouch either. Hey, you don't got to tell me twice. She's got enough power in her tiny body that you'd think you got hit by a giant with a sword. Some say she grew up a blacksmith's granddaughter, and that's where her favorite swords come from. Her dear old grandpappy. Now, she may not be your typical knight in shining armor, but Tiny Bigson's proven her ability with a sword in countless tournaments that she got knighted by an actual king. I promise, he's real. He's real, but she won't tell you where the king is or where he's from, just a different land far away. Unfortunately, birds can't fly there. The mountains are too high. You can't send a letter. She keeps that secret to herself. She'll be ready to tell you all kinds of stories about her travels from her hometown to this very inn where the Help Wanted poster resides. If you want to pick her up, she'll be at the bar doing a drinking contest with the fellow drunks. We're going to chat amongst ourselves here. Listen, guys. Who's our new knight? I got a poll up. I want to see where chat's head's at. I want to see where your head's at. I know where my head's at. Get our votes in. We know where where they'll both be. Both Tiny as well as Tamber are gonna be chilling in the tavern. So this is a tough decision. Listen to the music off in the distance. We can hear it at the Old Hog. Might want to make a longer poll. No, vote. There's a poll. Vote. If you're lurking, vote. This is not a be-all, end-all. I want to see where your head's at versus where my head's at. Chat, in a 5-3 vote here, is going with Tiny Bigson. Sir Tamber turns and looks at us. Tiny Bigson, mid chug, looks over and goes and puts her drink down immediately. We look back and forth. We step up to the bar. We look over at Tiny and we say to ourselves, you ready for that drinking contest? Because we got a lot more bars to hit as time goes on. Welcome to the squad, Tiny Bigson. Really just an incredible performance from Tiny. Really, I mean, show-stopping performance. Incredible stats. Really amazing stats. Now, we're not done with Sir Tamber either. Sir Tamber is going to be around. When we get things set up and we know our way from getting to Town 1 to Town 2, we're going to bring Tamber along. We're going to send out a scouting party, and we're going to get Tamber the ability to grow as a bard by visiting different towns with using us as an escort service from town to town, stopping him off at the different inns along the way so that he can grow in his true passion, music. He was never a fighter. He was never a born fighter. He never really knew that he wanted to fight. He had one good bar fight and became a sir, was knighted by Sorpigal's tavern owner. Now, that goes a long way, but I got to give it up for Tiny Bigson here. Tiny really showed herself and made an incredible claim for the 6th and final party member of our team. Can we get some round of applause? Can we get some horns? Anybody with channel points, give it up. Give it up for Tiny Bigson. Congratulations to... Sometimes not getting the job is the good thing. That's very true. But we gotta say, not getting the job, but still getting a chance to go along on the adventure. And I may go so far as to say that he got the best the best deal of the group, because being able to be sent across from inn to inn so that he can practice in the different taverns but not have to fight for his life every step of the way, really good stuff. For everybody else, whether you're Balt the Breaker, Sir Ramgaya, Mamagar, Shepherd Chag, Crag the Heck. You know what? We believe in you. Morel or Corvus Wingson. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. You all did a great thing. You all did a really, really, really great thing. And thank you to everybody who put in the applications. Thank you for engaging in your creativity and writing a hell of a story. These people are here in this inn. Their stories may not be done yet. You know? Their stories may not be done yet. This is a long game. These characters may need their chance to shine. We may get our cast stuck somewhere where they can't get out, and we got to send in everybody else becoming best friends on the back end to get the rest of the way. It would be a team of knights, but there's always an opportunity. Thank you, everybody. This is so much fun. And welcome to the newest member of the team, Tiny Bigson, a dwarf knight. Looking at our team here, Tiny Bigson, Orinel, Landris, Shale, Eric, and Preston J. I like them. Go ahead and share food, and we'll get all of this spread evenly. Share food. Good. Did you plan on the interview thing, or is that just firing from the hip? Completely firing from the hip. Looking at the create a character screen and recognizing that I could just make these characters in real time. I didn't plan for that at all. That was all I just made that up as I went along. And the battle ready testing, I did not have any of that planned before. Like, we were already deep in, we had read all of them. We had written it all out. And I realized, like, oh, I can actually just do it in the game. That's what this game allows for. And so that's what we did. Tons of fun. Tons of fun. Now I'm curious about walls and if there are any more walls that we can walk through. So I just did all of this and there's nothing. The background characters could also gain lore. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. This is part of the community lore. We watched the entire interview process take shape. It's all there. All of those characters, their stories don't have to be over. Statue? Wait a minute. Was this in the wall? That was. There's a statue in the wall. Hold on. There's a statue in the wall. Shepherd Chag's definitely tied far more into the lore than Balt the Breaker. I don't know. Balt the Breaker's in the arena, right? Would be cool if there was an AI that could play the game at the same time, but with the other characters. Yeah, we have like a tool-assisted Might and Magic run. So we are right here. Okay. We got to go back to our... Oh, here's my first page. Yo, what's up, Cabin? Cabin, you just missed the application process. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. We created all of the characters in game and sent them into battle testing training to see who could hold their own the most in an impromptu battle situation. Okay. So we found this hidden statue. Are my messages? That one just sent. The other two went into the void. What's up, Mickey Moo? All right, ready? On this stone statue of a dwarf paladin. Whoa. Yes. Hang on. Is it Pizza Wednesday time? 5 minutes. Oh, perfect timing. Okay. Hang on. We're looking at X14, Y14. Get ready to take pictures because we're going to read the statue notes here, and pictures would be greatly appreciated so that we have them in the logs forever. The secret statue. Here we go. On this stone statue of a dwarf paladin painted a black and white checkered motif, a plaque reads, "There are many dungeons like me. Find the right pair and you'll discover the key. The ancient seer Og has lost his sight. The idols will help to end his plight." What? Okay, hang on. I gotta write this down. On this stone statue of a dwarf paladin, painted a black and white checkered motif. Okay. Okay. Reads, okay. That's our note. Don't know what it means yet, but we found it right here. And I think we got to keep looking for shit in the walls. Statue here, yeah. But what about behind the statue? Nice, Cab. Thanks for popping in. We should probably check inside the tavern. Okay. No such luck. Okay. So that's all good. Encounter. Landris. Shale, block. Preston. Oh, God, we got Orinel in the front? No, Orinel needs to get to the back line. Okay. Dude, Tiny. Showing that she's worth her spot on this team right off the bat. You can exchange with Shale. Yeah, still level 1, I know. Good. Good. 104 XP. Tiny. Love ya on this team. Okay, well, we could check this wall. And then there are these too. Hang on, this one's open. Okay. Anything on the ground there? Nothing. So if you're wondering, I am right here. And now I'm going this way, and I'm facing this wall. And that's where monsters reside. This is this statue. There's not going to be anything down that way. Sorry, this is kind of like open my mind to possibilities I was not expecting. Okay. I can't believe we found another secret in here. So there are many dungeons like me. I'm assuming they mean hidden behind walls. Find the right pair and you'll discover the key. Okay. This leads me to believe, okay? This leads me to believe that the pair they're talking about are the two in the jail. 1 and 2. And then we fight this fight, and that's the key. Right? Does that feel, that feels like what the clues are pointing at in my brain. That would be the right pair. Right? Because that's the first. And this would be the wrong pair, because this would spit us back out here. That's 1 and 2. I think we found the solution before we found the riddle. I could be wrong. But if we fight here, Landris hit, Orinal hit, Tiny hit. They woke up. This isn't a straightforward dungeon crawler. Not even close. Not even close. Which one did we need to heal? Orinal. Why is Orinal in the second spot? Man, I gotta change that. We need Shale. Preston exchange with Orinal. Orinal cast. Is there a Capra Plus? No. Nope. Just the game. Oops. Whew. This is awesome. Oh no, it's far from a straightforward dungeon crawler. It's a full-blown role-playing game. It is quests and logs and journey and an overworld. So all of the towns are underground, and then we step out into a giant overworld that in itself is like a wooded forest, a mountain cliffside where rock slides can happen, a forest where the trees are too dense to walk around. We found a basement where there was an arena. It's a non-linear RPG where you are finding your own NPCs and carving your own path through this world. And so right now I'm following this thread, but I think I'm going to grab some food. We're going to hold off. When I get back, now that we've rested, we're going to go and we're probably going to lose this fight, but I want to attempt it nonetheless. right? Okay, everybody's good. And now I'm getting us back to the inn so that I can save. Yeah, I mean, it's anything but a standard. We're doing okay on food. But I could buy some more food in a second. Okay, we're stopped back at the inn. It's a little awkward, you know? It's a little awkward. We're communing and conversing with the people that didn't get the job, but we're assuring that there's no hard feelings. I'm not sure how they feel, but no hard feelings on our end. That's for sure. We found ourselves a good squad. We found ourselves a good team. And when we get back, we're going to see if we can't fight this. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. It's like 4 centaurs and a wolverine. Maybe we're not ready yet. But if we can't, then we'll find something else to do. Yeah, the practical interview was Preston's idea. If you got a problem, take it up with him. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm not going off stream. I'm just going to go get some food. I'm going to eat very fast, and then we're going to come back and go right back into it, okay? This is the halfway point of the stream. We still got a lot of fun to go. I will see you in just a minute. Don't go anywhere.